first with most trouble as always. Welcome back. So we're doing another movie review, obviously, from my horror binge extravaganza 2019. We are going to be reviewing my number 173 viewing in Gothika from 2003, starring the always wonderful and talented Halle Berry, Penelope Cruz, Robert Downey Jr., and Charles S. Dutton. So, Gothika. I feel like it's one of those movies that kind of is easily forgotten or kind of dismissed or sort of kind of like, oh, kind of thrown in the dirt. It's like, oh, it's not scary, it's not this. No, you know what? This movie is a terrific little movie. It's a little psychological. Nothing in terms of like Vanilla Sky or Jacob's Ladder where it's gonna be like, the F did I just watch? No, it's nothing like that. Just a little like a touch of psychological. Maybe a little bit something such as Identity. I know that has a little bit of psychological aspects to it. But it's also a little bit of a ghost revenge type of story. You have these two people, Halle Berry, and then this sort of, spoiler, sort of ghost girl that we come to find out who is dead, a girl who's dead. Her ghost obviously has some unfinished business and everything, and sort of, we've come to find out, sort of uses Halle Berry's character as a vessel. And here's the thing, too. Halle Berry's character, her character is married to Dutton's character and everything. He's the head of this, like, psych ward and everything. She's a doctor there, a psychologist, whatnot. And, very prestigious and everything. And then, of course, this happens. She gets into an accident. And we come to find out her husband's dead. Everyone thinks that she killed her husband. Like, bitch, they've been in love, man. So, of course, excuse me. Of course, everyone, once she starts saying, like, oh, no, this is what happened, or I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, of course, everyone around her, including Robert Downey Jr., thinks, like, what the fuck? Like, you're crazy. And let me say, Robert Downey Jr., because I know this was sort of still amidst all of his, crazy shenanigan drug binge type of stuff, him trying to kind of come back, show that he is, like, doing well, like, one of his first roles since, like, all the rehab shit and everything. He does, Robert Downey Jr., you do, like, crazy asshole shit in your movies to a T, and you are brilliant. He is really good in this movie, I'm telling you. It's like a lot of his other roles where, once again, he plays kind of like the craziness, you don't really trust him aspect, but he is so good in this, and you get to the point where you're like, you hate him, because you're like, are you effing serious? How do you not believe her? Like, you were just trying to get into her pants 20 minutes ago, knowing she's a married woman. Like, yeah. No, but this is it's a decent, like, movie, like I said, I feel like people don't talk about it, or if they do, it's always like, oh yeah, it's a shitty movie, it's not scary, it's this, it's that. No. Sit back down, watch this movie. Am I saying it's perfect? Hell no, it's not perfect. But you know what? I'll take Gothika over all this Insidious, Sinister, Annabelle, the Nun, Conjuring shit any day. I'm just saying. And like the ghost story aspect, it's got a touch of like classic ghost story type of stuff. Just saying, dude, it's decently done. I feel like it's one of those last sort of ghost type of movies we had gotten before all the sort of like found footage ghost stuff, in combination of, like I said, like The Conjuring and Sinister, like the paranormal type of movies that we have now. So it's kind of like the last gasp of that sort of ghost storytelling type of movie. Really deserves a second chance, you guys. I had not seen this movie in ages. Like, if I had to say, I would say maybe 10 years ago. It's probably been longer than that. So that's how long it's been since I've watched this movie. And it's hard to believe that it came out in 2003, because I keep thinking it came out, like, later, like 2006. So it's been a while. Like I said, I feel like people just kind of, like, when they see it, they're like, they kind of dismiss it. definitely check it out, you guys. I think you might find a little bit something more in this movie than what you remember and everything. So I'm just saying, it's worth it and everything. So I'm just saying, like, it'd be a great movie for a day like it is right now outside for me. It's cloudy, it's been raining, and I don't know. I think there's been some mixture of fucking snow and shit. Like, what the fuck is snow doing in my fucking goddamn month? I don't know. Anyway, we're talking about Gothika, not snow. No, but it's a perfect movie kind of like that, or like a nice little thunderstorm at night. I'm just check it out, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments of Gothika from 2003, starring Halle Berry and Robert Downey Jr. in the comments below. Again, like I just said it. Till next time, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.